Aardvarks are one of the most unique-looking animals in the world. Their appearance is rather strange with their long snouts, big floppy ears and short stubby legs. They look like an anteater crossed with a pig, which might be why they're often called pig anteaters. Hi, and welcome to my channel. Today we will share 10 facts about aardvarks. Let's get started. Number 1. Where they live. Aardvarks are found in Central and Southern Africa. They prefer grassland habitats, but can also be found in savannas and open woodlands. They tend to stay away from dense forests. In some areas, aardvarks can be found in close proximity to humans. They are primarily nocturnal, so they sleep during the day and come out at night to forage for food. To find their next meal, they'll use their keen sense of smell to locate termite nests or underground ant hills. They then use their large claws to rip apart the nest and slurp up the insects. This is their preferred food source. Sometimes they will eat other insects such as beetles and caterpillars. Aardvarks are good swimmers and will even feed on aquatic termites. While they typically only eat insects, aardvarks have been known to occasionally eat fruit. These animals are solitary except during mating season. Even parents only spend time with their young while they're still nursing. The rest of the time they're alone. It is not uncommon for aardvarks to travel up to 6 miles per hour, and they can easily outrun most predators, including lions. Number 2. Their diet. As mentioned previously, the staple of an aardvark's diet consists of termites and ants. They have a few tricks to catch these elusive insects. First, aardvarks can sniff out a termite mound or ant hill from far away. Once they get closer, they listen for the sounds of the insects moving around inside. When they hear a promising hum, they start digging. The aardvark uses its large claws to scrape away the dirt and expose the insects. The claws are also used to tear open the tunnels and break apart the chambers where the insects live. Once inside, the aardvark uses its long, sticky tongue to slurp up the termites and ants. The tongue is prehensile, which means it can grasp and manipulate its prey before swallowing. The aardvark's jaws are powerful enough to crush the exoskeletons of the insects. Because their teeth aren't very strong, they have to rely on their jaws. They swallow their food whole and don't chew. An aardvark can eat 500 grams of insects in one night. That's almost a pound. Termites make up 90% of their diet, with the rest being made up of other insects and fruit. Number 3. What they eat. Now that we know what they eat, let's take a closer look at their favorite food, termites. There are more than 2,000 species of termites worldwide. Some are small and others grow to be over 7 inches long. They are most active during the warmer months of the year and spend their time eating wood, soil, vegetation, and human structures. Depending on the species, termites can cause billions of dollars worth of damage each year. While there are many different species of termites, they all have one thing in common, a social structure similar to that of ants and bees. Each colony has a queen, who spends her days laying eggs, and workers, whose job it is to forage for food. The workers are typically the ones that are eaten by the aardvark. The aardvark doesn't eat the queen because she lays the eggs needed for the colony to survive. Number 4. Do aardvarks eat meat? So far, we know that aardvarks are insectivores, meaning they eat insects. But do they eat meat? The answer is no. Even though aardvarks have been observed stealing eggs from birds' nests, they don't eat the eggs. They simply roll them out of the nest and leave. This behavior has led to some people believing that aardvarks are omnivores, but this is not the case. They don't eat meat or plant matter. And besides, if they did eat meat, they wouldn't be able to find it in their insect diet. Aardvarks only eat meat when they scavenge on dead animals that have been killed by other predators. They'll pick over the carcass and eat the remaining meat, but this doesn't happen very often. Most of their diet consists of termites and ants. No. 5. Do aardvarks eat dogs? Aardvarks won't eat your dog, even if it's small. Aardvarks aren't known to eat any kind of meat, and domesticated dogs are no exception. Even if a dog is small enough to fit into an aardvark's mouth, they would never eat it. Aardvarks prefer the taste of termites and ants. Don't worry, Fido, aardvarks aren't after you. However, if you're an aardvark, don't keep your dog food in an open container. They are quite clever and can figure out how to open cabinets and cupboards. If the opportunity rises, they will happily go through your pantry and devour your dog food. So maybe just keep your pet food in a closed container. No. 6. Do aardvarks eat fruit? Yes, aardvarks occasionally eat fruit. While their diet consists mainly of termites and ants, they will eat fruit if given the opportunity. They're especially fond of wild fruits such as the marula and the vomit fruit. They've also been seen eating fallen mango and pawpaw fruit. Even though aardvarks don't eat fruit as often as they eat insects, they do enjoy it. During the fruiting season, aardvarks can be found gorging themselves on their favorite fruits. Number 7. What do aardvarks taste like? Because aardvarks are so rarely hunted, there's very little information available on what they taste like. There are reports that they taste like pork, but this is anecdotal evidence and not backed up by science. Aardvarks have a musky odor when approached, but their meat doesn't taste like it. There is also the issue of safety when trying to harvest the animal. Aardvarks are solitary and territorial, so getting close enough to shoot one would be difficult. Not to mention the fact that they can run up to 6 miles per hour. The best way to find out what an aardvark tastes like is to ask someone who has tried it. And there are people out there who have. According to those who have tasted aardvark, it has a gamey flavor similar to venison. Others say it tastes like a mix between pork and beef. Overall, the consensus seems to be that it's not bad, but nothing special either. Number 8. What do baby aardvarks eat? Baby aardvarks are completely dependent on their mothers for the first 6 months of their lives. During this time, they nurse and receive no other food. After 6 months, they begin to eat solid food. At first, this consists of mashed termites and ants, which are easy to eat. As they grow older, they develop their chewing and swallowing abilities and can eat larger pieces of insects. By the time they're 1 year old, aardvarks can eat the same food as adults. They are full-fledged insectivores. Baby aardvarks are called pups. They can't see or hear when they're reborn and are totally reliant on their mother for warmth. She will carry them around in her mouth until they're big enough to walk on their own. Number 9. Are aardvarks poisonous? Aardvarks are not poisonous. However, they do secrete a foul-smelling liquid from their skin glands. This is their way of marking their territory and communicating with other aardvarks. The smell is very strong and has been compared to the odor of a dirty sock. It is also thought that the secretion may help to repel flies and other insects that could bother the aardvark. The liquid isn't toxic, but it sure smells bad. Number 10. Are aardvarks dangerous? Aardvarks are not dangerous to humans unless provoked. Like most wild animals, they prefer to avoid people and will only attack if they feel threatened. Even then, it's unlikely that an aardvark would do anything more than bluff charge. Their claws and teeth are not designed for inflicting damage on large prey. They're used for digging and tearing open termite mounds. However, if cornered or harassed, an aardvark may scratch or bite. This could cause serious injury, so it's best to admire these animals from a distance. They're best enjoyed in their natural habitat where they belong. Thank you for watching this video. Do you know of any other facts about aardvarks? Share with us in the comments below. We hope you enjoyed learning about this unique and fascinating animal. Be sure to subscribe for more animal videos, and remember, be kind to everyone because you never know who you might meet.